Bro, you know one thing I hate about being a streamer is that I've constantly got headphones on. Now, especially with my buzz cut, it means that the back of my hair constantly sticks up. Yo, yo, yo. What's up, boys? Today I'm going to be discussing why I haven't streamed for the last 3 months. So I stopped streaming at the end of March. And the reason for this is it was very painful and uncomfortable to speak. As you guys know, I would stream and have been streaming for a very, very, very long time. It's coming up to 6 years this year. Every single day for probably the last 3-4 years, I was streaming 8-9 hours every single day. And I think over a while and over time, that definitely caught up on me. If you guys have been an avid OkHarry viewer or YouTube watcher, you would know that my videos 4 years ago sounded completely different to maybe a year ago, and how my voice transformed over the years it's kind of like crazy to see. Okay, so let me give you guys a little bit of context here. So the months leading up to me obviously having to take a long break of streaming were very uncomfortable and painful to talk. Okay, I thought I was ill. I thought I might have an infection on my throat. I thought, what is wrong with me? I'd never experienced this before in my life. 5-6 years of playing video games and talking, and I'd never ever experienced this much amount of pain when speaking. So for the first time in my life, I booked a doctor's appointment. I went to my local doctors, my local GP. I got my throat looked at. They told me there's nothing wrong with your throat. There's absolutely nothing wrong with your throat. If the pain continues, come back again in 2 weeks. So I did that again, streaming 8-9 hours every single day. The pain got a lot fucking worse, to the point where I was taking a lot of pain relief medication just to stream. I obviously needed to stream because I needed money to pay my rent and this, that, and the other. You guys know how it is, man. You have to work, bro. That's the society we grow up in. You wake up, you go to the fucking gym, or you do what the fuck you do in the mornings, and then for me, it's work. So I wanted to work. I didn't know why my throat was painful, but fuck it, I'm gonna work. It got to the point where I would drink maybe one of these every week. And I think I got through maybe 2 or 3 of these cough syrup medicines within the span of a month. And at that point, knew I needed to go back to the doctors. So I went to the doctors again. They said, we see nothing wrong with your throat, but we are going to refer you to the throat and specialist GP. After that, I kept on streaming. And a week later, after that doctor's appointment, I got a letter through the post, and I was supposed to go and see my GP. I went to go and see the GP in Bristol. They stuck a long camera down my nose, and they sort of examined my vocal cords, and they said that my vocal cords were very damaged. I had what you called a vocal nodule by excess of speaking. Now, I don't think the GP realized how much pain I was actually in to speak, because they told me that within 2-3 weeks of taking time off and not speaking much and relaxing and just chilling out, I would be back to working full time. I took that advice on. I stopped streaming for 2-3 weeks. I thought this would last, 2-3 weeks. I'd be back to streaming. Big deal. I've missed out on 2-3 weeks. The GP also said that I might have to go and see a speech therapist to help me speak in a different way and to help me manage the pain whilst talking. I was absolutely gutted, 2-3 weeks off streaming. Not only obviously is this my job, but it's something I love doing. I love streaming. It's the only thing I know. From 16, leaving school, this is the only thing I know. Wake up, go to the gym, stream, cool people. It was kind of sad that I'd have to leave my stream for 2-3 weeks. Within the 3 weeks, I noticed that my voice was not getting any better at all. And within that time, I'd started seeing my speech therapist. I'd started doing voice exercises, and we both knew that my voice was not at a healthy point to come back and to start working again. So 3 weeks turned into a month, and then a month turned into 2 months. Now, the problem I've got is it's now not painful to talk, but it's very uncomfortable. It's super uncomfortable. It is basically like every single muscle in my throat is so tight that when I try and pronounce things or when I try and get my words out, it's so uncomfortable. It's really irritating. The only way I could describe the feeling is constantly having a dry and sore throat. I guess one thing I've realized is over the years and over my lifetime and probably over everyone's lifetime, we take things for granted, you know, our health, and especially being able to talk. I don't know the statistics, but I think most people on the planet can talk. So not being able to talk fluidly or being able to get your words out without pain is frustrating, you know? Even doing this video is uncomfortable for me. It's really uncomfortable for me to speak and to talk. You know, within my 2 months off, it was extremely fucking boring. Life was kind of shit. I'm not going to sit here and complain about my life, you know, sitting in my lovely 2-3-bed house in, you know, England with food and water and my family all healthy and being able to go to the gym and, you know, being, you know, physically active. You know, I'm not going to complain about my life because there's things going on within this world that, you know, are far more, you know, insane. And, you know, there's people who have got it a lot fucking worse than me. But from now on, I'm going to stream when I can stream. Some people might not realize that if I could stream 8-9 hours a day, every single day, bro, I'd be so fucking happy. Like, it's kind of shit, but it's life, isn't it, you know? But essentially, how it's going to work on my Twitch channel now is I'm going to try and stream every single day or every other day. But the streams are going to be no longer than 3-4 hours for the moment because I cannot bear to speak longer than probably 4 or 5 hours at a point. Appreciate everyone, you know, who's tuned back into the streams, and I appreciate all the love. And to anybody who's watching at this point, I could not be more grateful for the support that my viewers have shown me. Especially with my return streams, it means I've not had to worry about, you know, money and things like that, you know, which would have been more of a stressful burden over me. So thank you guys. I guess it's road back to recovery.